When these two teams met in 2015, 101 points were scored. The Giants and Saints are underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And incomplete to open things up. Ben Watson was the intended target, the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that, 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
0-2.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Zebra.
So after the INT, it's Manning. He's going to go up top for the end zone. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Hey, go 56. 27's to Sam. 27's to Sam.
On 3rd down, Manning. It's caught. Beckham. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
Zebra. Hey, gun.
Manning to throw for it on 4th. Over the middle to Beckham. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on. First trip to the red zone for the Giants. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Escaping the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete. Manning now to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Manti Te'o. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
I don't think there's any doubt that that was not a very good throw by Eli. And, you know, part of what happens is he's a little bit of a slinger, all right? He's going to throw it downfield and take his shots. And in this case, it backfired.
Worth noting, you remember 2007 against the Vikings, 3 pick sixes Manning had in that game, tied for the most in a game in NFL history.
Go study his career. They've thrown the ball downfield a lot. That's where you'll accumulate a few more interceptions.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Manning to throw on second down. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Tyler Davison breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. Third and long for the Giants, and Eli following the sack.
Zebra.
From the gun, Manning. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, Kamara. Able to avoid him. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Eli Apple up from his corner spot to make the play.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Monday. 11.
Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
21. Under. 36.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football.
Get set. 11.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Alec Ogletree coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Kill.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. He's going to let this one go deep. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. From the gun on 3rd down, Manning. It's caught. Shepard. That one goes for 24 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and he connected there and picked up the 1st down.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Manning now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Give him 30 yards there. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley from 13 yards out. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. PAT up and good by Rosas. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. That man, Michael Thomas, what a start to the season. 10 more catches in Week 3 against the Falcons for 129 yards.
I love your descriptor of it. That man, Michael Thomas. I mean, the numbers he's putting up now, right? 38 catches through 3 games. That's an NFL record. We're talking about all time. We might be talking about his pace throughout the season because the number he's chasing is 143. That's Marvin Harrison's single-season record for catches. Michael Thomas is on some type of a pace.
38 receptions. He's been targeted only 40 times. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. Shifts past him. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster, some call it king. But it doesn't really matter. They brought in the big lumber to pick up that first down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense with the goal line offense that time getting it done. To play in a tightly contested first half.
Here we go.
We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout.
You're good, you're good. Line 4, ready. Get set.
On second down, here's Breeze. He's got a man open. It's Cameron Meredith. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
21.
From midfield, here's Breeze. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And his guys are going to take over at their own 40. Of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
He finds his target, Beckham. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Zebra.
On first down, Manning eluding the pressure right. His throw incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Regular. There go, 56. 27's to Sam. 27's to Sam.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, and you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Throwing is Manning on third down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Giants are in for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Rosas now to kick this one away. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there. And in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. Third down here.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
The Saints on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. The Saints on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
11.
Complete. The contact made the ball roam free. And brings up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
On 4. Over.
They do go for it. It's Breeze. And some room to maneuver. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore.
For the game right quick. Hey, what's up?